What's up? How's it going? ¿Cómo está? For those who don't know, my name is Coach Wil. I like that. That could be like a stage name or something, Coach Wil. I'm a YouTuber and vlogger, and today I'm going to be talking about vlogging. I'll try and do as good as she did over there. Like now, I just feel like ang insecure ko na. Grabe. But basically, I came up with something called the 10 Commandments of Vlogging, and I'll basically just let you guys know everything that I've come up with. But for now, let's get this party started. I realize the potential of the internet. I always knew too the futures in the internet. Everyone knows that. Even the people in mainstream TV, everyone knows the futures in the internet. So I was like, I'm thinking of the long run, because one, I don't see myself being a classic artista. That's not me. And two, I really love having the creative freedom and being able to create whatever you want to do on YouTube. So I decided to basically just go 100% YouTube, and initially I did this series, but vlogging had just started to become a thing, barely. Casey Neistat, he's like my biggest inspiration ever. There he is. I didn't even know what the word vlog meant 2 years ago when I started a vlog. Like he just came up on YouTube, I saw a vlog, and I was like, I started watching his vlog every single day, and I was so inspired by everything he did and he said, and he shared his thoughts and ideas, and I felt like I was learning, and I'd never seen entertainment or watched entertainment that was so moving and motivating, and it really affected me to like become a better person, to really, it like his values and everything were instilled on mine. So he was only at vlog like 30 or 40. He's like the godfather of daily vlogging. Anyone who knows about vlogging, he's probably like, he's the god of vlogging. Casey Neistat right here. So when I saw that, something I always believed in as well when I started creating content online, one of the biggest things that drove me was, no shade to the Filipino entertainment system on TV. A little shade. I always thought I could do something better, or I just thought that there could be some more value added entertainment. Like the massa or all of us, the country could learn more from the entertainment than just kind of the silly stuff that goes on. And there's not necessarily anything bad what they're showing on today's TV. There's just not that I think you could just put a little more so you can learn from it. So that was really inspiring by me. I wanted to do a vlog and really, I guess, talk about my thoughts, my ideas, express myself, and teach people, influence people in a positive way, and inspire. So yeah, let's get into the 10 Commandments of vlogging. It all worked out. I'm here to you today, and I'm going to tell you why I guess vlogging is the best thing in the world. So, 10 Commandments of vlogging. Number 1. First and foremost, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. You just got to do it. The biggest thing I think that people stress out about, or why they feel like they can't vlog, is because everyone's just scared to start it, and everyone procrastinates. For me as well. For every single person, not just vlogging, YouTubing, every single person on YouTube that really wants to vlog, they're just scared to start because everyone wants it to be perfect. In the end, what it comes down to is fear. Everyone's just scared about what people are going to think about them. Okay, so this is quoted by Casey Neistat. That's one of the ones that really stuck with me because I feel like it's good advice for all vloggers. Don't let perfection get in the way of good enough. So the thing is, I think everyone tries to spend way too much time on one video, and what you have to do is you just have to produce, and you have to keep going because you're going to keep getting better and better as you go on. Everyone's afraid to start because they want their first video to be good, but you just have to do it because the thing is, you're only going to get better from your first video. So as you grow, it's really nice to look back and be like, wow, I used to suck back then, and it's good to see your improvement from what you started from. So what's another thing? A lot of people say that they lack the necessary items to start a vlog. They don't have money or whatever. The good thing about the internet, YouTube, or just creating content today is that you don't need any. You don't need a video camera. You don't need much money. You don't need anything. My first series, my ultimate viral video that launched my career, it was all done on an iPhone 4. Like, do you guys even, iPhone 4s, I don't even know if those exist anymore, which is crazy. Oh, okay, well, okay. Hey, you can make the next viral video on an iPhone 4. Go for it, brother. But yeah, people like, they're like, I don't have a DSLR, I don't have a micro, I don't have all this stuff. It's actually till this day, it's still one of my most viral videos. It got like 2-3 million views on Facebook. And it was all using an iPhone 4s. Like, I even had someone sniping me with an iPhone 4 from far away. And then you can see in my old videos, I'm always holding a phone like this because that was my microphone. You just got to be innovative. But it's all about the content. Content is king. It doesn't matter how good of the equipment you have. As long as you have a creative idea, something different, then that's going to be recognized and you're going to go really far. So as long as you have a cell phone and a video camera on your phone, you can be a vlogger. Next one, do what you fear. The biggest thing holding everyone back. Easily, yeah, I could easily say fear has always been in my life the biggest thing holding me back from doing anything I ever wanted to do. I think the biggest quote I always say is do what you fear and learn to love it. The best way to grow is to continue doing the things that freak you out. I mean, it's the only way to grow. Step out of your comfort zone and keep going. So, I mean, some of the things that I personally do is, I was really camera shy. So when I was doing commercials and TV, I was terrified, but I just kept doing it, and you get better and better at it. I mean, the only way to get better at something is repetition. Do it over and over and over again, then you'll get better. I was so bad at vlogging in the beginning. Like, I remember my first vlogs, I did my vlogs like 4 times, the same video 4 times before I actually uploaded it, because I was just so self-conscious and insecure, and every time I turned the camera on, I just like start getting awkward, and like, I don't know what it is. Like, every time I look at a camera, it just freaked me out, but I did it enough, like day after day after day, to get over that. I'm scared of heights. I went skydiving just last month, I think. I continue to do this type of stuff, and was it fun? No, I was scared shitless. It was terrible experience, but in the end, it's about after. There's no greater sense of achievement of conquering your fear, conquering something, doing something that initially you thought you wouldn't be able to do. And I think that's one of the most important things in life. And I think all of our biggest fear really is, the biggest thing that holds all of us back is ego, is the fear of judgments, and that's why we can't just start YouTubing and start making stuff that we want to do, because we're scared that no one's going to watch it, it's not going to get views, or people are going to make fun of you. You can't live your life based on the judgments of other people. If there's one thing I want you to stick in your head, that's going to be it. And even me, I always care, but you just have to push on and keep going. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Let me let that sink in for a little. Failing to plan is plan to... You have to go in with an overall goal. Where I am today, everything I've accomplished, I planned for this. I set myself up for this. I didn't know any of this, how possible it was, but I did everything I could to get to this point, and painstakingly, just, I don't even know. Like, okay, for instance, my Art of Tagalog series, my first YouTube series of videos. When I started YouTubing, I spent 6 to 8 months, creating this series. And I wasn't making money for 6 to 8 months. I was just losing money, investing in time, investing in people, investing in equipment and whatever else to make this, because I had a grand picture that in the long run, this series will go viral and it'll lead to something else, and then I'll get some big endorsement and it'll pay back for all the money I never made back then. I mean, you have to have a path to where you're going if you want to achieve that goal. So yeah, I mean, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this? What are you going to get in the end? What is your purpose? Do you plan to influence? Are you just doing this for the money? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, know your limits, but never stop trying to surpass them. So for here, I would say kind of go with what you know, utilize your strengths. When I was a kid, my dream was to become a professional baseball player. I was pretty good at baseball, and I played it up until high school, and I was on a traveling team and everything, but no matter how much I dreamed, I mean, there's just something. It's like you can do everything, but if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. That's like kind of true, but there's some things we can't do. I mean, you know, we all want to be professional basketball players, but we're not going to be that. So you got to go with what you know. Utilize your strengths. You got to be realistic. When I started YouTubing, that's why I didn't become an artista, because I was like, I'm older than all these little young kids, and two, they have amazing voices. They can act, sing, dance, and I was just like, what am I good at? It's just, I'm all personality based. So that's the reason why I started vlogging. I built all this entertainment around me, who I am. So go with what you know. And your limits. Yeah, know your limits. I've been hitting my limit lately. Recently I stopped daily vlogging. I've only been uploading like every few days. It's because I literally started to like die. Like making a video every single day of your life is kind of insane. It's completely insane, actually. So you always have to reevaluate what you're doing, and you have to tell yourself, am I still living a healthy life? Am I still having fun? And you gotta go back. So know your limits. Don't go too crazy with things, or else you'll end up like me. Number 5, be yourself. The most important thing, oh my God, I just got loud. The most important thing as a YouTuber, and especially as a vlogger, is who you are, as an individual. I mean, a vlog's all about your personal perspective, and that's the reason people are going to watch you. People are going to watch you because they want to see what it's like to be in that unique position that you are in. So I guess why people started watching me is because I was some half Filipino kid that came to the Philippines, and all of a sudden, I started learning about my own culture, learning the language, and experience this whole new lifestyle. I got a huge OFW fan base from this because they just wanted to see what it's like as, I guess I have a lot of other Philam and just, Filipinos out of the country that don't speak the language and can relate to me and everything. And I always just talked about in my videos, like, the struggles of learning Tagalog and being accustomed to this new language, and like the way they move and speak is all different, and like when you this and then that, and you're pointing with the lips and all that stuff. So I mean, you just got to be yourself. You can't copy anyone, but you can always be inspired. I don't think I would have been able to vlog if I never got inspired. So I mean, like I just said, my greatest inspiration was Casey Neistat. I really liked. One was his cinematography. He was the first person that brought cinematography to vlogs. Before vlogs was just a diary where you basically just hold a camera in front of your face, you talk, and then you put it down, and you call that a vlog. But now what he did is he kind of made it cinematic, and that was actually one of my passions. I kind of like expressing myself and telling stories via video and cinematography. So yeah, you could always get inspirations, but in the end, it's just going to be up to you, how you find your own persona. If you look back 365 vlogs ago, oh my God, that's so many vlogs. I was a different person. I was just like, yeah, baby, yeah. But like now I'm just like, I really talk about what I believe in, my values, my passions, and everything. And I guess I was very shy in the beginning, but what vlogging has done for me, it has really liberated me, where I'm not afraid to speak my mind. People always ask me, they're like, aren't you afraid? Or like, isn't it weird that you're putting your life out in the public? Don't you want a sense of privacy? For me, it's so liberating. Like, I don't need anything. It's like I have nothing to worry about or fear because my life's on the internet. So I have nothing to hide. It's like not having any secrets. And I think that's one of the most liberating things, as well as when you put yourself online, your personality, you're just letting the world like judge you, and everything's there. Like it can't get any worse than that. So that's why it's so liberating, because at that point you just be yourself. And Diga, for the Diga, I see you. Okay. Yeah. Be yourself. Be you. Do you. Number 6. Everyone you meet knows something you don't. A lot of us I don't know, maybe it's just me. Sometimes I think I know everything. I know we all kind of feel that way. But you have to realize there's so much you can learn from everyone else. One of the biggest reasons I was able to grow in this industry, not just in the entertainment industry, YouTube, anything, is because I prioritize meeting new people and asking for their advice and building connections. Like, that was one of my core things. Before I had work and branded content and everything, and when I had time, anytime I got invited out, invited to go out or go to an event or meet new people, I always went out, and I would go out with a mission. It was like work. Like, I'd go to an event, I'd look at everyone in the room. If I don't know you, I would go up to you, I'd talk to you for a minute or two, interview you, find out your life story, see how I can connect with you, and build a relationship. I try and do that with everyone, because, you know, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. I totally believe in that. I mean, people make a living out of just being connected in the world. And when I came into the Philippines, I had zero connection. So if there's something that you guys really need to do, make connections. It'll get you really far. And in terms of YouTube, I mean, that's what the YouTube community is all about. It's about collaborating. This is another reason why YouTube and the internet is so great, is because everyone helps each other. So when you go to TV networks, it's a whole big battle. GMA, ABS-CBN, they kind of fight to who can be on top. That generally does not exist on YouTube, because, I mean, you're not competing with anyone. The thing is, with TV, you can only watch one channel. You can't watch both channels at a time unless you have two heads. So on YouTube, it's on your time. You can watch whoever you want. So when two people collaborate, they're basically sharing their audience and introducing one another to a new audience. But there's no competition whatsoever. It's beautiful. I love it. Squad up. One of the most important things is to be around like-minded people. I love these cliche things that are just ingrained in my head, but they're all true. This is why I keep saying them. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people, because with that you continue to grow one another. And, like, you know, can you help me out?
We rise by lifting others.
See, like, I can't.
What's Jack's?
Yeah, we rise by lifting others. Like, we're better as a group than we are individually. Like, you know, you could throw in as much cliches, like, no man is an island, you know, or something.
Exactly. Like,
there's no I in team.
Yeah, there's no I in team.
But there's an I in Will. That's good.
There's no president without his cabinet. There's no. You get the point.
You already know.
But the thing is, it's just like, specifically for vlogging. Vlogging's so hard. So I vlogged. How many vlogs did it take me before I made the vlog squad? I used to vlog just all alone. I was like the lone vlogger in the Philippines. Actually, Kyle Jennerman, you're back there in Mindanao all alone, but good job. I don't know how you're doing it over there. But yeah, no, I used to vlog all alone, and I was just like, and I started traveling, and I was like, I want friends to do this with me. So vlogging with other people, it just makes life so much easier, because vlogging's a really weird thing that no one will understand except for vloggers and except for people who watch the daily vlog, which not many, but yeah. So it's important to try and find people that hang around vloggers or people that
it's all about like the energy that you give off from each other. You have to be positive and uplifting and like be ambitious and be around driven people to like want to work as hard and daily vlog, which daily vlogging is insane, but we did it anyway.
Yeah, true. The more vloggers are around each other, you just motivate each other to keep going.
And I guess being like teams here, like I get like for One for Fun. I've been doing One for Fun for, I think this is my 4th year now. And you guys are teams, and you guys have to work together, and you guys are teams because you are like-minded. And what you'll realize at the end of this whole journey is that even the teams that don't know each other, or because I know there's like 3 teams from like Mindanao, there's like, but like you guys are all gonna be friends. All of you are gonna be helping out each other because all of you should be like-minded, because you wouldn't be joining this if you weren't. So it's yeah.
One of the Vlog Squad's motto is we rise by lifting others. I mean, you can only help each other go, and no crab mentality, none of that here. Doesn't get you any farther. So yeah, next one. Actually, I want to bring up something else. We always have self-doubt. Self-doubt is something that always brings us down.
Struggle with that every day.
Every single day. And
every day.
I mean, in the beginning, I remember it was hard for me to press on. And sometimes you don't believe in yourself. Like overall, you like believe in yourself, but there's always times where you're like, I don't know if I could do this. I need help. So when you hang around positive people, this isn't just for vlogs, but squatting up in general, being around positive people, like when the people around you tell you that they believe in you, it's at that point where you start to believe in yourself. And I think that's one of those important things about hanging out positive people. Hard work beats everything else. The number one reason I am where I am today is not because I have money or because of looks or anything else. It's because I worked harder than anyone else. I will 100%, like with confidence, say that there's no one on YouTube in the Philippines that put in the amount of work that I did. I cut out my social life. I cut out happiness to an extent. Like I just went straight up all in YouTube. From the moment I wake up, I drink coffee in my underwear on my desk like a crazy person, and I just write. And I'm not creative. I am not a naturally creative person. I just write so much and just come up with ideas until the point that creative ideas start to come out. And then over time, the more you vlog, the more you create content, you force your brain to think differently and you become creative. 80% of success is showing up. That's basically the same thing. So, as long as you're putting in the work, as long as you keep going, then it's kind of a statistics game. It's kind of like vlogs. With every vlog you put up, it goes into the cesspool of human digital waste, or whatever you call it. And it's a numbers game. Every vlog, you reach more people. All right, number 10. The most important thing in life is happiness and enjoying and having fun. What is the point of money and success and all this stuff if you're not having fun? Success is happiness. So if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then why the heck are you doing it in the first place? You have to have fun. That's the number one most important thing. You don't do it for the money. If you're having fun and I guess, you're finding success, the money's going to follow. There's another cliche thing, but it's true. It's the truth. And that's all.